So I've got something really special today to show you in this unboxing of the Shuffle Collection A Tarot. Collection A because there are two, and this one is Collection A, and I also have the Collection B Shuffle Tarot to show you another time. For now, let's jump right in. It's a beautiful box, and you can kind of see that the whole idea here is when everything is shuffled, the fun actually begins. I don't know if you can see that written on there. It's a little bit difficult to see, but there you go. Some strange things happening here, sitting there on the Emperor's throne. The Shuffle Tarot box is beautiful. And okay, so there's a book, and it goes on. That's upside down. I think that's because it's in another language. Yeah. Okay. So special card if you've reserved your deck between the 2nd and the 30th of April. I think this is quite limited. There's squirrels in there somewhere. Not quite sure what that's about. Happy squirrels. Squirrel of Wands, yeah. Squirrel of Swords, Squirrel of Cups, Squirrel of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that's your book. Okay, and 22 major arcana, 40 minor, and 16 court cards. Love the way they've done that. It's kind of pretty much exactly how I would say it. Okay, that's the person that's actually put this collection together. And we start with the Fool. So it's saying that the characters in the tarot cards change their atmospheres and or move to a new environment. The Fool isn't walking into the cliff, the Emperor doesn't have to guard his throne, and the Magician doesn't have to put his hand up and guard a table. If they step out of the old box, where and how will they go? And what kind of situation are they encountering? At the front of each shuffled tarot cards, you will see a lot of familiar symbols, places, and legendary characters. They will bring you to a creative way of telling the story through the picture, which will definitely excite you and make you enjoy. So, using your mental power to the feelings and what they are encountering, this adventure will take you into a whole new world, and you'll be able to come back to observe the detail of the cards and the fronts with the symbols that you used to ignore within the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. Let's go. Okay, so we have the Fool, and that is not our traditional Fool. If we look at that, yeah, we've got a lot of different symbols turning up here, okay? Namely, that's the Empress, I think. So I'm going to put that there, okay? Now we've got the Magician, and this actually looks as if this comes from another scene, perhaps. Really mixed up, isn't it? The Magician's holding a sword, and you know, you've got the wand here. We've got the symbol here of the cup and the pentacle, which are usually on the table. But we've got the family turning up here instead of the Magician. Okay. Popping that there, and then we've got the High Priestess. I just thought I would actually, because the deck is shuffled up, I thought it'd be nice to see a couple of images in such a way. So we've got the High Priestess there, and look, there's our charioteer, okay, turning up there, and there's a wheel. And does that wheel come from the chariot, or is it from somewhere else? Makes you think, doesn't it? Okay, so let's put that on there. Okay, now I'm going to do it like this so that you can see several at once rather than one at a time. I just think it's kind of helpful. Okay, So we've got the Empress here, and in this regard we've got the Hangman lying in the Empress's couch. And look at that. That's a different scene behind, isn't it, Empress? And there we go into the Emperor. And sitting on the throne, we have the Fool, and beside him his little dog. Hierophant, okay, so that's Temperance, isn't it? Okay, Temperance character sitting in the Hierophant seat. Oh, the lovers love it. Look at that. We've got the Devil sort of sitting there with the lovers, so it's been combined. And the Star card sitting there, look, in a chariot, and the Sphinx have moved. There's our Strength card. I think we're seeing a scene from the family, from the Ten of Cups in this actual Strength card. Looks very different, doesn't it? Very, very different. Hermit, that's the World Dancer, in a good way. Oh, Death card turning up here with our Wheel of Fortune. And, oh my goodness me, there's our Pope and the Death card. It's really, I'm trying to work out how much more is going on. World Dancer was obvious. Justice card there. High Priestess turned up in place of our Justice card. Hanged Man. Okay. And that's our Magician, is it? Well, the symbol of infinity, but difficult to tell. Death card, okay, very confusing because you've got the Sun child here on the horse from the Sun card, and the Death card. It's really, really, for someone like me that does a lot of symbology, I love it, but it's trying to work out who it's come from. Wow. The Temperance card, okay. So you've got temperance going on there in the background, and then you've got sort of the lovers. They've turned up there, okay. And the Devil has become the Hierophant. Oh, that's funny. There's the Tower, okay. That has got our charioteer, sort of. So these are the characters from the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look at that. I guess that's the Hermit. Turned up in the Star card. It's good. Now, that looks like the Magician. So who's the other fellow? Oh gosh. Look at that. There's the Emperor turned up in the Sun card. And there we've got the Moon card turned up with our Judgment card. And last but not least, Justice turning up in the World card. It's confusing, but I do like it. Okay, so get that. That's the back of the card. The stock is really, it's smooth, but it's kind of matte, and the quality is really nice. Really nice. Nice to shuffle with as well. So we've got the Ace of Swords. And that's kind of mixed up, as in, because you've got the scene here that comes from Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And here in this scene we have the background for the Two of Wands turning up with the Two of Swords. But that's the scene from the Three of Pentacles. Gosh. Four of Swords showing us Four of Wands view. It's definitely confusing, but I like it in a good way. And look at that, that's the scene from the Five of Cups, but this is the Five of Swords. Six of Swords and you know, we seem to be looking at the Six of Cups, the children in the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups turning up here as in the image of that, and with the Seven of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is, we usually see that as the Eight of Wands. Nine of Swords, this is our fellow from the Nine of Cups. Ten of Swords, he's, wow, okay. This is our scene that we normally see the Ten of Wands, him carrying it along with the wands in his hand. Interesting and brilliant. Page of Swords, wow, okay. I can only say that with the water in the background of the Page of Swords, that this is the Page of Cups. It's different. The Knight of Swords with the scene going on of the Knight of Pentacles. Land in the background there. Queen of Pentacles cards most definitely, but it's the Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, most definitely it's Queen of Swords. King of Swords. And here we're seeing the symbology from the King of Wands. So Ace of Cups with the background here that comes from our other ace. And those mountains remind me of the Ace of Swords. So we shall see. Well, that's a scene. That's the Two of Cups, but he's from the Two of Wands. That's the Three of Cups, but there's our scene from the Three of Swords. And Four of Cups it is, but this comes from the scene of the Four of Swords. And Five of Cups, but his characters are from Five of Pentacles. You have to really think. Our Six of Cups, but this is Pentacles, so he's showing up from the Pentacles, from Six of Pentacles. And this is Seven of Cups, but this is the scene that comes from the Seven of Wands. The Eight of Cups, but this is a scene from the Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, but this is a scene. She's the Nine of Pentacles, isn't she? Ten of Cups, and this comes from Ten of Pentacles. And to think, it's making me think. I like it. Page of Cups, our scene is Desert, which is the Wand family. Knight of Cups, looking to me as if he belongs in the, again we've got the sand, so that could actually be the Wands. It's definitely the Wands. This looks like Knight of Wands. This looks like, although it's Queen of Cups, it definitely looks as if this is the scene from Queen of Swords. And King of Cups, that's definitely a scene from Pentacles. So it's mixing it up quite a bit. Okay, right. Okay. Ace of Wands, but this is a scene from Ace of Cups. This actually interesting. Yeah. So we've got Two of Wands. I think they're from Two of Cups. Three of Wands, that's our scene, but the characters look as if they belong to Three of Cups. Gosh, it's getting harder. So we've got the Four of Wands, and this is our scene from Four of Cups. The Five of Wands, and this is our scene from the Five of Swords. Six of Wands. This is our scene from the Six of Swords. Seven of Wands, and that comes from Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, and that's our scene from Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. Oh, this is a scene from the Nine of Pentacles, but that character is different. Not sure who that character is. And, oh gosh, Ten of Wands. Okay, but this is the scene of the rainbow where we've got the Cup family. Yeah. Page of Wands. Well, he's got the salamanders on there, so he looks fine. It's a scene that comes up from the Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, again we've got the air going on there, so that's, although we've got Knight of Wands, it's the scene's definitely familiar with the Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands mixed up there with our Queen of Cups scene. And the same here, King of Wands mixed up and taken from our King of Cups scene. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. And that's really lovely, isn't it? And the background that's showing up belongs to the Ace of Wands. Two of Pentacles, as in showing the scene which normally we see with Two of Swords. Three of Pentacles there, which we normally see. Well, we see these characters as Three of Pentacles, but this is the scene, and that belongs to Three of Cups, doesn't it? Merriment. Four of Pentacles here. And here we have the background of the Four of Wands characters going on with the Four of Pentacles here combined. Five of Pentacles, that's interesting. Putting it all back together, look. Fixing something. And these are our five characters from the Five of Swords. It's just very different. Six of Pentacles. And this, of course, is the scene from the Six of Cups. That's good. Seven of Pentacles being used as in from the scene that we know is Seven of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, but that's the scene that we get from the Eight of Cups. Rather good. Nine of Pentacles, but that's the scene that we have from Nine of Swords. And Ten of Pentacles, brilliant. Look at that, buried underneath your money. And that is what we usually see, our Ten of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Scene behind this is from the Page of Swords, as is our Knight of Pentacles. That's a scene from the Wands. Queen of Pentacles, well. So the throne and the scene is from the Wand family. And this is King of Pentacles turning up here as in the scene from King of Swords. Okay, brilliant. Very confusing. But thank you for sharing, and confusing in a really good way. I think this is a great deck. The quality of the cards is amazing. You know something? It really, really is something to say. My goodness me. I would say that this is one of those where, well, you've got to really think. Absolutely fabulous. Love it.